Sweet potato salad. Cold boiled sweet potatoes, cut in small dice 2/3. Celery cut in small dice 1/3. Mix with French dressing and garnish with stuffed olives. Symphony salad. Soak a pair of calf's sweetbreads in cold salted water and drop them into boiling salted water. Add a teaspoonful of vinegar and boil them for 25 minutes. Drop them again into cold water to harden. When cold, remove the membrane and cut into small pieces. Peel and slice 2 or 3 cucumbers into very thin slices and stand in salt water for 1 hour. Drain and mix with the sweetbreads. Just before serving, mix with mayonnaise dressing and garnish with white celery tops and olives. Half a pint of mushrooms and celery added are quite an improvement. 'Twould tempt the dying anchorite to eat. Sydney Smith. Tomato jelly salad. Soften the contents of a box of gelatin in cold water. Cook 1 can of tomatoes, 3 stalks of celery, 1 small cupful of cold water, 1 small onion, a small bay leaf, 3 cloves, salt and paprika to taste, for about half an hour, and pass through sieve to take out the seeds. Add the gelatin and stir until dissolved. Pour into individual molds and put into a cool place to form. Serve with crisp lettuce leaves and pour mayonnaise over the whole. The jelly may be cut and used as a garnish for salads and cold meats. Add a 1/4 teaspoonful of baking soda while the ingredients are boiling. Tomato salad. Peel and slice nice red tomatoes. Dip in French dressing to which has been added a suspicion of garlic, and serve on lettuce leaves. Plenty of black pepper improves their flavor. Tomato and cauliflower salad. Cut small ripe or whole canned tomatoes into quarters and arrange them on lettuce leaves, with a flowerette of cold cooked cauliflower, which has been soaked for an hour in French dressing, between the quarters. Serve with mayonnaise or cream dressing, sprinkled with finely chopped sweet red peppers. A dish fit for the gods. Julius Caesar. Tomato and celery salad. Peel as many solid tomatoes as are needed, 1 to each person. Cut off the stems and remove the seeds. Chop fine 1 stalk of celery and 1 green sweet pepper. Mix thoroughly with French dressing and put in the tomatoes. Arrange them on little nests of lettuce leaves and pour mayonnaise dressing over each. Serve very cold. Tomato and corn salad. Tomatoes stuffed with green corn are a summer food par excellence. They make a truly delectable salad which, with heated crackers and cream cheese, makes a salad course at luncheon or dinner. Pare and cut out the hearts. Set on ice until they are chilled. Fill with green corn boiled on the cob, then cut off and allow to get perfectly cold. In serving, cover with simple French dressing or mayonnaise, if preferred. Tomato and cucumber salad. Peel and slice 4 large tomatoes and lay them on a platter garnished with head lettuce. Peel and chop rather fine 2 cucumbers and heap them on the slices of tomato. Pour over French dressing and serve. Here is everything advantageous to life. The Tempest. Tomato and grapefruit salad. Cut 3 grapefruit in 2 and remove the pulp, taking out the tough inner skin. Peel tomatoes, chop them fine, and mix with the grapefruit. Place in the hollow halves of the grapefruit and put a large spoonful of mayonnaise dressing on top of each. Garnish with sprays of cress. Tomato and lettuce salad. Peel 1 large tomato for each person and lay it on a bed of lettuce, placing a spoonful of mayonnaise or French dressing on top of each. Serve very cold. This is a truly delicious dish and will be good every day during the tomato season. Tongue salad. Boil, skin, trim, and slice 1 tongue. Cut in dice, add the whites of 6 hard-boiled eggs and 3 stalks of celery cut into cubes. Mix thoroughly with cream dressing and serve at once. My teeth are on edge till I do eat. Cartwright, The Ordinary. Transparent salad. Soak half a box gelatin in cold water for an hour. Add 1 pint of boiling water, 1/2 cupful of sugar, and the juice of 3 lemons. Stir until the sugar is dissolved. Pour into individual molds and set on ice to cool. Arrange 2 heads of lettuce on the platter in the form of nests. Peel and slice 2 bananas. Peel and remove all the inner skin from 1 grapefruit, and break the sections into pieces 2 inches long. When the jelly begins to harden, mix the fruit into it carefully. Place the jelly back on the ice to become very hard. Place 1 mold in each of the lettuce nests and cover with mayonnaise dressing. Serve immediately. Variety salad. 1 cup of sliced cucumbers, half a Bermuda onion, chopped, half a cup of minced celery, 1/4 of a cup of parsley, ground or chopped very fine, and 2 green peppers, chopped fine. Mix and garnish with 3 hard-boiled eggs and serve cold on lettuce leaves with a French dressing or, if preferred, with mayonnaise. Change is the sauce that sharpens the appetite. Anonymous. Veal salad. Chop 2 pounds of cold-boiled veal and 2 bunches of celery into small pieces and sprinkle with salt and pepper. Shred 1 Spanish onion and mix with the meat and celery. Lay on a platter garnished with 1 head of lettuce and cover with mayonnaise dressing. Vegetable salad. Rub the salad bowl with garlic and line with watercress. Take fine strips of vegetable of various colors, cooked and cold, with peas and string beans, carrots, beets, and tomatoes. Pour over it French or chiffonade dressing. Venison salad. Chop 1 pound of cold cooked venison and mix with 2 glasses of bar-le-duc jelly. Wash 2 bunches of watercress and lay it around the platter. Place the meat and jelly in the center and pour over the French dressing. I have often gathered wholesome herbs, which I boiled, or ate as salads with my bread. Swift. Virginia ham salad. Slice a pound of cooked Virginia ham very thin and lay it on a platter garnished with 1 head of lettuce. Separate the yolks from the whites of 4 hard-boiled eggs. Chop the whites very fine and put the yolks through a potato ricer. First lay the whites and then the yolks on the ham and pour over French dressing. Waldorf salad. Take 2 cupfuls of celery cut fine, 1 dozen walnut meats, the grated rind of an orange, 1 cupful of apple cut in dice, and mix with salad dressing. Pile on lettuce leaves or fill in orange or apple cups. Waldorf salad number 2. 1 cupful of Malaga grapes, 3 bananas, 3 oranges, 1 cupful of nut meats, 1 bunch of celery, 1 head of lettuce, mayonnaise dressing. Line the dish with lettuce leaves, cut celery in dice, mix with fruit and nuts, add dressing, and chill well before serving. To search the secrets of a salad. Anonymous. Waldorf salad number 3. Put the kernels of 30 English walnuts on a layer of sliced oranges, squeeze lemon juice over them, and let them stand for 24 hours. When the salad is needed, wash and pick over a pint of cress, or chop a bunch of celery, and add to the walnuts. Pour over all a rich French dressing. Watercress salad. Arrange the cress in the serving dish, and garnish with sliced hard-boiled eggs and shredded anchovies. Watercress is also good when served plain with French dressing. White aspic. Cover a quarter of a box of gelatin with a quarter of a cup of cold water. Soak half an hour. Put in a saucepan 1 tablespoonful of butter and 1 of flour. Mix, and add half a pint of milk. Stir until boiling, and add half a teaspoonful of salt and a dash of white pepper, a teaspoonful of onion juice, and the gelatin, then strain. This is used chiefly as a garnish for meat salads. White salad. Rub the salad bowl with garlic or a piece of onion, and line with white lettuce leaves. Chop together white cabbage, celery, and white radishes, and mix with the same quantity of white chicken meat cut in dice. Pour over cream dressing. A morsel for a monarch. Antony and Cleopatra. Wilted lettuce. Take 3 thin slices of salt pork and put in the frying pan. Heat until the grease fries out, then turn into the pan 1 cup of sour or sweet cream, 3 tablespoonfuls of vinegar, 1 tablespoonful of sugar, and let them get hot. Wash the lettuce, place in a separate dish, pour the hot cream over it, and serve. Walcott Hotel salad. Peel and slice 4 oranges, 4 blood oranges, and 1 head of romaine lettuce. Lay the leaves lengthwise on a platter, and arrange the slices of oranges along the lettuce, alternating the colors. Pour over French dressing. Yellow tomato salad. Peel and slice yellow tomatoes. Lay them on lettuce leaves, and pour over French dressing. Zebra salad. Seed 2 green peppers. Boil 2 or 3 minutes, then cut in shreds. Shred the dark and light leaves of a head of lettuce or endive separately. Cut 3 tomatoes in shreds. Remove the peel and skin from 1 large grapefruit. Arrange each article separately upon the serving plate, having a circle of light and then dark green material around the edge, and pour over French dressing. Serenely full, the epicure would say, "Fate cannot harm me, I have dined today." Sidney Smith.